Hey everyone, this is going to be a quick video. I wanted to test something out. I've been watching a series from Jason from SE Lock and Key. He does lots of funny videos. Awesome, you should. I'll put a link down to his channel in the description below. But he's been doing, a beginner's series on residential locksmithing stuff. They're quite humorous. You should check it out. Anyway, in one of the comments, they were pulling apart, they're showing you how to rekey different locks. Done it before, it's just fun to watch. But there was a comment in one of them talking about how do you, when you're gutting a lock, if you're fully dumping the Bible and everything, how do you know which way the cylinder goes back in? And we all know, I've had this issue. People are smarter than me probably don't, but I have this issue if it ever happens. He talks about, this is probably a good example of a follower that's same on both sides, so it's hard to know. But if you have a follower that has a different side, different ends, then you just remember, which side you've followed through, and you know which side the front is. This is a cheaty one. Has a 5 written on the back because this is a cylinder that Devian Olaf sent me, saying it had 5 chambers pinned or whatever. So this one, we know exactly that's the back. But I've done this before. Like lots of kick cylinders I've got lying around have this. I've done this. You dump all the pins, and let's dump these pins. They're all the same. I just pinned them up. But I just thought, actually, you know what? While I'm here, give this a go. So let's just dump. So now I've dumped the pins. And usually you have a cylinder. Sometimes you can tell you might be able to tell by some writing or the shape, but a lot of them you don't know, right? You don't know if the cylinders are going to line up with these cylinders. And so you could like repin it this way. Or more likely, like I do, you repin it, you put it in and realize it doesn't actually work. Because the cylinders in the Bible are not actually always lined up with the cylinders in the core. Now, a lot of the time, I guess there will be kick cylinders where they do all line up, and so it doesn't matter if it's this way or this way. But a lot of times there isn't. Anyway, I'm rabbiting on. Long story short, someone asked this question in the comments of one of these videos, and people are coming back with the tip of if you're not fully gutting it and you have a follower that's not the same on both sides, always put it through the same way so you know which side the front is. There's obviously people who do give a little scratch, which is a great idea. A little scratch on the back so you know. Like I said this time, I guess you could remember in this one that the numbers are on the back, for example. But they came up with a tip, and I'm going to give it a go. The tip was, if you put a key pin in the first and last one, so that's just, I don't have my tweezers available. So, whatever, I'll just use my fingers. Though apparently I can't pick it up with my fat fingers. So put one in the first one, and we put one in the back one, and we're going to give this a go. So the premise is you put a key pin, doesn't matter what they are really. Oh, can you see? Come on, camera. Hello. Okay. And then you grab a key. This is a Slage cylinder. Oh, oh wow, it goes up. No, I mean, you put it in. Let's put it in backward. Let's put it the right way. Only because this case I know. So you put the cylinder in, and you should be able to put the key in and rotate. Obviously, if the cylinders in the core match the cylinders in the Bible, when you put the key in, they should fall up. You don't need to put the springs in. This Bible's completely empty. The whole point is, do not put springs in there. Just put a pin, keep in there, put it in. And if they're the right way, the premise is if they're the right way, when you put the key in, or the key will go in because there is somewhere for that key pin to go. And so in this case, the key goes all the way in. I can't turn it because this key is not for this lock. But it went all the way in. It pushed the pins all the way up into the Bible, or at least up into the Bible, which is also why we can't turn it, right? But if we put this, I can't get it out. If we put it in the other way, turn around the other way. We know this is the wrong way because the 5. The key should have trouble going in at least some point. Oh, you got to line up straight, which apparently I can't do under the camera. See, I'm having trouble lining it up. It doesn't go in, and it's because this pin is not aligned. The cylinder in the Bible is not aligned. Oh, it seems to work. It seems to work really well. Oh, did I get further? I got further. I can turn it. I guess the only thing I could note about this is maybe if you have really bad bitting, you put little really small key pins in the cylinder and you have major bitting on the key, obviously it'll still go through. So maybe what's actually probably better to use is, I don't know, this won't fit because this is a LW5, I think. But maybe if you used a blank, because then you're always pushing it up, right? Anyway, it seems to work. That's cool. So anyway, I'll try and remember that trick. Next time I put it in backwards. I do it all the time. It's always wrong, right? Like, without fail, you're always going to put it in the wrong way. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Quick little video. Just wanted to test the premise out. Seems to work pretty well. While making a video, I just realized while I was away a few weekends ago, I managed to go past what do you call it? A second-hand store and an op shop, and they were getting rid of some old locks. Oh, $10 each. You can see here, I got one here and one here. I think this one's still, the spring is still working. Now I just need to figure out how to open it. It feels like I've taken out the screws and they still don't open, so I'll have to figure out, is it pinned in? I don't know. Don't know how old these locks are, but they look pretty, they're really heavy. I'm assuming they're only really 1 lever, 2 levers maybe. Nothing super fancy, but it could be fun to try and do them up, figure out what they are. Step 1 is, how do I open it? I removed this and this, and it's still stuck. Maybe it's just rusted in place. I'm assuming this plate comes out somehow. So anyway, I'll have a play with this at some point when I have some time. If anyone does know, if it's just I can just pry it off, then that's great. I don't want to damage if it is an old lock. Maybe I need to like try and de-rust it or something. Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to take up more time. Have a great one, everyone. Hopefully talk soon. I've got some packages in the mail, so I'll do an opening maybe. And I was lucky enough to win Paul Springett's latest game. And so hopefully my prize will come and I'll open it and I'll have a play with it together. Anyway, thanks everyone. See you later.